Welcome in a universe community. My name is Sanchita Pandey and our topic for today is words have power. Just a couple of days back, we were going for a long drive and my daughter said, "Come on, let us dance." Right there in the car, she asked all of us to start dancing and we were like, "You should have a reason to dance." And what she said after this was something really profound. She said that first you have to dance and then you'll get all the reasons to dance. And this came as really a good lesson for each one of us. This is true. Words have power, your actions have power because all that you think in words, your thoughts, they turn into your actions and then these actions become habit and your habits make your destiny. And this video is on how powerful every word you think, you speak are, because words are power, words are a force in themselves. So whatever you speak, it is like you are speaking to the genie, that is the manager, you can call it anything, the universe. And the universe doesn't judge what you are speaking, right or wrong. It will just make it come true, because when you speak these words, they also become a part of your subconscious mind. They stay in your subconscious mind and the universe makes them come true. Now, as you think you are 20 years old, you will always stay young and energetic, and this is what will happen because this is what you think. Your cells do not know what is actually happening on the outside. All that you are perceiving from the outside, the world is good, yes, it will be good for you. It is not good, that is what the cells know. I am ill, this is what the cells will, this message will go to each of the cells. And so it all depends on how you are perceiving the world around you, what are the words you are using for whatever you are seeing in your life. That is why we say, when you are ill, do not talk about illness. Talk about wellness. How will you feel when you are well and you actually become well? So let not your circumstances, when they are not good, when they are incongenial, guide you. So you can just change your circumstances by changing the way you perceive them. If they are not good according to you right now, you can still imagine, use the power of visualization, imagination, power of words to just feel good by focusing on what all is good in your life. You speak about all that is good in your life and then things change. So circumstances also, they are made or unmade by what you speak about your life. Now when you say, "I'm feeling great," you actually start feeling great. If you're not really feeling very energetic, start wearing bright clothes and start feeling, at least focusing on all that is good, and you start feeling good. So your emotions are also guided by your words. So as you say, "I feel great," you actually start feeling great. You must have read about this story. A blind person was sitting beside the pavement and he was begging, actually with a board in front of him which read, "I am blind, please help me." And none of the people passing by stopped there and he did not collect lot of money by that time. Just then a professional businesswoman passed by and she saw that board and she decided to change the words on the board, and she wrote, "It's a beautiful day and I cannot see this." And that day this man collected a lot of money. So only a change of words changed his destiny on that day. That is how words are a force unto themselves and they can change your life when you use the right words to create a beautiful life for you. So words do have power. You can use the power of words to encourage someone or to discourage someone, to criticize someone. You can use the power of words to gossip or to be creative enough to discuss creativity. So it all depends on the choice you are making every moment. How are you going to use your words? I saw a film in which Just before dying, the father said, "Son, I love you so much." And the son was like, "Why did you not tell me these words earlier? I was on drugs and I never felt good and enough whole my life, and now you say this to me. You should have said these words earlier. They were so important for me." So use the power of words to elevate others, to make people feel good, and your own self affirmations also are so important. Whatever you say after I am rich, I am good, I am whole, I am enough as I am right now. All these come true. So your self affirmations must be positive. Your I am affirmations must be beautiful all the time, and you should always keep sending loving thoughts. Use the power of words to say beautiful things to your own self. So it is time that you do not judge yourself too hard. There's another case of a father who started blessing his 3 children every day at the dinner table. So every day he used to bless them, and then individually, he used to tell what are the good qualities in each of them. And what change he saw within his children was that they started loving each other more, they started sharing with each other, and the blessing reached them in such a way that they were happier children. So you see the power of words. Every day blessing your near and dear ones is what we must try to do with our words. Even in business, words are important. You must listen to your customers really carefully, not just to answer the question, but genuinely listening to your customers, understanding their feelings, understanding their suggestions, and doing the best you can do. But everything starts with listening to what your customers are saying and using proper words, respectful words for your customers. I really loved it while I was just giving my order in a hotel, the person said, "Okay, let me repeat your order." And he was like, after every dish, he repeated the lines which I told him, like more of vegetables or less of chili. He repeated every line that I had suggested to him, and this felt really good. I felt like he listened to me, he was attentive, and I really genuinely felt so nice. So this is the power of words. Whatever you are speaking, are you actually hearing the other person? Are you actually listening to the other person? You can use your words for appreciation also. Do you know how many employees leave a company just because they feel unappreciated at the end of hard work that they have done? They just feel unappreciated. Nobody spoke good about what they did. Everybody just pinpointed on the mistakes that they made. Now, when you go out to do any work, mistakes will happen. What do you speak about more, the mistakes, or do you find time and do you find more words to appreciate or not? So every person working in a company or working anywhere must feel appreciated for their good work. And also, if you are criticized more by your family members or by your friends or some employees in your own company, you also have the choice not to be affected by criticism of others. Now, it is a choice you make. Whatever the other person sends towards you, if you do not receive, it is not yours. So any kind of criticism that comes your way, you can just see if it is constructive criticism or not. So whatever is coming from outside, you always have a choice to block it if you find it negative. Now, do you know that the words create your reality? Whatever you speak, it becomes like magic. Words are like magic. So be careful to speak good about yourself. It is like abracadabra and it comes true into your life. That is why it is said, tomorrow you will have to live with the things you said. Now, what are you saying? Your self-affirmations, they'll come true. Whatever you are speaking out, that will also come true. So be very careful of whatever you are speaking at any time, because the universe doesn't know why you are doing it, who is making you do it. It just knows you said this and it must come true. So be very careful of the quality of words you are using. Words are free, but they may cost you really heavily, because abracadabra and they come true. So be very careful with the words you are using at any time. Speak more about your illness, and that is what you receive. Speak more about broken relationships, that is what comes in your life. So what are you speaking about? Speak more about what is good in your life. Speak more about blessings. Do not gossip. Speak more about what you like about your life, and that is what is going to increase many, many folds. So whenever you are not feeling good, things are not going on well, all you have to do is start dancing in the rain. So what happens is you alter the energy. Whatever your circumstances are exuding towards you, you alter the energy, and then as you alter the energy, you exude out some kind of different energy than what is being offered to you through various circumstances in your life. And you cannot imagine how magically you can just change your situation. So dance in the rain so that you change your circumstances into sunshine. That is how it happens. Just because you changed, you altered the vibrations, you changed whatever you are exuding. So as you know, everything begins with you. What happens when your thoughts are more negative than positive? What happens when your words you use are more negative than positive? The feeling whenever you are speaking out something is very important. So when you feel that negative emotion within you, then you start creating that in your life. That is why it is said that words are spells. They are making everything come true in your life. Now you must be careful with whatever you are thinking. Thoughts are energy and words are a force. They are energy too. So be careful of the words you use for your own life, for creating whatever you want in your life. Just be careful with the quality of words you are using at any time. It is the small things that irritate you every day. You just keep cribbing about, complaining about small things in your life, in your office, at home, about people around you. And this is what gives rise to the big illnesses. Now the small irritations every day, they pile up to bring that big illness in your body, to bring that physical illness. How does it happen? The small irritations, they create emotional upheavals all the time within your body. And now these keep piling up in your body to block your energy inside. The free flow of energy is blocked, and then it gives rise to various illnesses in your body. So you see, if you take care of the small things, you can avoid big illnesses also. So small things include your words. These small things include your quality of thoughts, the inputs you are giving in the form of what you are reading, what you are watching on television or on the internet. These are inputs, and then these become the inputs for the quality of your thoughts. And then thoughts create like emotions, and these emotions impact your health. So always go towards positive news, towards everything positive and beautiful, so that beautiful, calming emotions are created in your body, which will give you good health and well-being. Do you know, if you speak hateful words to a tree, that tree will eventually dry up. You speak hateful words to water in a glass, which is kept in glass, and when you see the cells that are formed in that water, they'll be haphazard and ugly designs formed. So you see, your words and your thoughts, they have a lot of impact on everything around you. Now, when you think negative thoughts, when you use negative words for yourself, I am not enough, I don't feel good, what happens is you are also 75% water. And this message is perceived by every cell in your body, and they all feel like you are not fine, and that is how they start behaving. So it is very important that you are absolutely aware of the quality of thoughts and the quality of words you use at any moment throughout the day. Now, what happens when somebody else is throwing negative words on you and you are thinking positive, but somebody else comes and makes you really irritated or makes you feel bad about yourself, criticizes you? Then you have a choice to ignore such a person. You have a choice to stay aligned with your inner being and not bother about what the other person is saying. Now you have to forgive that person then and there and move on. Moving on just because you care for yourself. Moving on because you know that self-love is very important. Now if you start feeling hateful thoughts towards this person, why did this person speak like this to me? What is happening is you are also living with these emotions of resentment and hatred, which is very, very harmful for your physical and mental well-being. So the best thing, the best gift you can give for yourself is to forgive such a person and move on. Be more creative, be more peaceful, meditate more, stay satisfied in your life and be happy, because happiness will not come from anywhere outside. Happiness is an inner thing and it will always come from somewhere inside you. It is already there. All you have to do is knock the door within and connect with the source within you, and you will feel inner joy, perpetual joy all the time, which is not depend on any outside accumulations, any outside things, any outside circumstances. What is unconditional love? Unconditional love means to stay aligned with who you are. Unconditional love means self-love, self-care. Unconditional love means whatever the other person is doing, it must not affect you negatively at all. So you are taking care of your mental and physical being all the time. This is what is unconditional love. So unconditional love is to take care of yourself, because when you love yourself, only then can you give love to others. What you do not have yourself, you cannot give to others. So it is fine and all right to stay away from those who believe in too much drama, who criticize you too much, who do not stand by you during need. So that is fine, but then just move on from there and get along with your creativity, with your purpose in life, rather than sitting and getting stuck with one person or one circumstance, any negative circumstance in your life. So it is always better to forgive, forget and move on for better things in life. It is really good to be nice to people, but do not try to please all the people all the time. You can use your words to say yes when you want to say yes, and use your words to say no when you want to say no. So be authentic, be true to your inner being. That is what is true living. That is what is meant by living without a mask. Just be true to how you feel at any time, at any moment of time. And that is how you live a true, authentic life. And you feel good about yourself and about your life, because now you have nothing to hide. You are who you are, and you must keep improving. So take care of your words, take care of your thoughts, which are also a form of words, and do not judge yourself too hard. Be nice and good to yourself. This is all in this video. Thank you so much, Inner Universe community. My message for you is I love you, and I wish lot of blessings, abundance, peace, good health in your life. Stay safe, take care. Thank you. Namaste.